left hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Left be working and the right coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back. Still the wheel with my knee while I count a bang. I'm so loving affection to all my fans. I got Ferragamo holding up my pants. I turn up on the stage while I hit my dance. I get serious when it come to business, don't waste my time, boy, you know that I ain't playing. I gotta click it, we dump 20 hoes land where I'm standing. I never dap you with the left hand. I draw down with the clock in the right hand. I got Panthers with me when I walk in. A lot of shooters waiting in a sprinter fan. I swear that I'm hot, boy, I need a fan. I got prices and sales and they all pan. Make it work while I'm using the left hand. Bring it back while I'm using the right hand. I don't trust you cause you dab with the left hand. I keep something up on my hip, that's my right hand. All my dogs come first, all lost in the perk. Left hand doing numbers, right hand doing work. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Left be working in the right, coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back. Clear myself while I'm spitting the 12. Drilling the hole while I'm using the nail. Dumping the clip while G rapping the bell. Been at the street while you watching for 12. Straight on my hand right after they deal. Dope ain't come back when I whip so I fell. Stroke got that bank coming out through the mail. Biggie had that break flown out through the jail. Mac in the comeback, I work off a deal. Left and right hand, I use both on wheel. Right in the left, I can use for the sprayer. Don't get in my way, I ain't taking the L. Ain't got no room, I'ma grind off a rail. Where I'ma be, only time it could tell. You know I go hard, I be bringing them hell. I'm washing the residue off of my nails. I don't trust you cause you dab with the left hand. I keep something up on my hip, that's my right hand. All my dogs come first, all lost in the perk. Left hand doing numbers, right hand doing work. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Left be working in the right, coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back.
Nothing can break me down. I'm the man. Come till we get turned till the sun is up. All of you get burnt when the gun is up. This that East Coast. Call me Mr.
Let me give him a
East
friendly
Coast.
reminder. Y'all already know the guy gotta talk every single time I come here. Know I gotta do it. Yes, I gotta do it. And I gotta kill him. And I gotta hit him. Just in the one. Gotta beat him stupid. Only got 41 seconds just to give it shit. Every second bitch I gotta use it. Sorry, but I blew it and I can't get the microphone and I make him lose it. And I make jump in the back. She in the back of the truck. Little mommy wanna if she really wanna. When I finish with it, then we go in the back of the.
It's been said that you play baseball, play football, or play basketball. You don't play fighting. To put yourself on the line against an opponent trained to defeat you is not something for the weak-minded. Because while mastering all combat sports disciplines is necessary to compete, to succeed, a fighter must have the heart and determination to walk through fire in search of victory. Tonight, the journey begins. Far from the bright lights of Las Vegas or New York City, but as the saying goes, when the octagon door shuts, a fight's a fight.
Word up the G.O.D. The game from the P.O.V. Begging they bleed on knees. I be no peace. The D.O.G. I feed on beats. Wanna die, they can lean on me. No bill with us. You P, I done built it up. You wishing you was on the field with us. I'm the ill. No deal. Look at me grill. With me, then I will erupt. Still, we must remain calm. Nate Palm in my dang palm. I'm a dark villain like Blaze Vaughn. An Akon with a cape on. It ain't fun. You can't run. This is a horror flick. Your life is based on. I ain't gonna say that I'm running shit. That's the shit every rapper saying. Think about just going and look at the bank account. I just don't have enough patience to take it out. This hate now. I don't suffer from no paper drought. Always win is my favorite route. My whole life I just lay it out. Be around me's a blessing, so boy you should take a bow. Look, I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me. Take a look, take a look. Watch me. I'm shut shit down. Watch me. I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me. Check me out, check me out. Watch me. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door. Let's go. 818, HOP, bet on me. You gon' see, ain't no thing but y'all on. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door. Yeah, 818, HOP, bet on me. Prodigy, when I hit the track, bitch, I'm gone. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. Coming up, said he can't go far. I cut through like a relay go-kart. Give it to you like a B-Day postcard. Killing shit with my DJ Romar. You know you made it when they claim you overrated. Flow was slang, cultivated way back in the golden ages. Now I got homes from here to Copenhagen like, man, you don't even know where that's at. Back, cause I'm a class actor, Mad Max. I'm mental hazmat, looking for a jackass to spaz at. I'm turning you to my lab rats. Hashtag you man, and I don't piece with a dud, and I both screw man. Don't care what code you in. I'm A-Wall like a D-Trump's new plan. I be giving you some more action, more thrashing, no fashion, hope, throw slashing. Hitting you harder than a collision with a semi. The windshield busting and you throw past it. I'm a maniac, yo addict, nomadic, toe tagging. Oh, that's my dick, you should at it. I don't really give a fuck about your feelings. You can cry me a river, cause I'm a dog and you know that shit. Clearly there's a devil on my shoulder with an angel, but they don't go back and forth. We are all in agreement and knowing just what I am rapping for. Just force. Give me ask, Lord. That's all I'm asking, Lord. I can fit the women inside of my black Accord, and we can speed through the night. Let's crash, of course. I may need to see a psychiatrist.
Second round, you ready? You ready? Let's go! Come on!
annoying. If you rapping all day when you selling dope, then another fraud ass studio dope man who be spit, but don't ever go there. I know a couple about it, man, that shit is so rare. You drop a mixtape every summer, still don't care, man. This high ain't meant for everybody. It's insane. Insane. I'm blown out my brain. Blown out my brain. I'm blown out my brain. Blown out my brain. I'm blown out my brain. The nicotine to addiction in the hood like an engine. Addies with no prescription. Wipe my ass with opinions. Despicable as a minion. Pulling milfs at pavilions. As old as Kimora Simmons. And thick as the plot is getting the black. Jeremy Piven. Attitude is malicious. Running your office tripping. Entourage full of dress to handle the business. Suggest you do it with quickness. Or get the ring in your bell like Jehovah's Witness. This high ain't meant for everybody. It's insane. Insane. I'm blown out my brain. Blown out my brain. I'm blown out my brain. Blown out my brain. I'm blown out my brain. I'm so damn tired of Ubers in LA. School me in the Prius, bring bitches and champagne. I made it out the hood, but ain't shit changed. Still hit up Mr. Childs, asking for highway. Floor seats to the game, but higher than nosebleed. Shorty ass on my lap.
Hey, I'm UFC President Dana White, and we're always looking for up-and-coming talent to sign. Back in the day, I used to scout the world looking for new talent, but I haven't done that in years. I'm looking for the next Ronda Rousey, the next Robbie Lawler, the next Conor McGregor. I'm looking for future champions, and I'm willing to go to any show, anywhere in the world to find them.
This will be a smoke show.
This should be interesting.
Holy! I didn't see this coming.
Look at this! He's done! He called it! He called it!
That was nasty.
Good.
I love guys that have that enthusiasm and excitement and want to be in the UFC so bad.
I stay true to the statements. We should go wild and enjoy the acquaintance.
give you in court. Do anything just to feel the alarm. Jesus, they charge. She got a bump that defies all laws. I got reach within 18 yards. Type of candy that don't dissolve. Jesus, they charge. All her contacts filled with stars. I'ma take her to this club, but she a danger to us all. Danger, we going down. Me and you, somebody you do right now. Danger, we going down. Me and you gonna make this spot shut down.
With a tender spender, tell me what you want with a body. Looking like a sip of a lot of mama, keep it like I hit it up. I'm lava, danger, the hips of a stranger. See you through your gonna make you rearrange. Put you on it, then and you about to pay for this behavior. I heard Lito, mommy speak. He say Jesucristo, she a freak, yo. Let it rub my while I stroke his ego. Dice que hay que rico, then I bounce finito.
Danger, we going down. Me and you, somebody you do right now. Danger, we going down. Me and you gonna make this spot shut down.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight Well, he won his fight on Dana White looking for a fight and did so with style points. So here he is making his UFC debut. Now the paycheck gets bigger and the audience gets bigger. Will there be an adrenaline dump? Will he experience some UFC jitters? You have to ask the question, Joe Rogan. We've seen a lot of UFC newcomers succumb to the nerves, fall victim to the bright lights of the famed UFC octagon. We'll see if it's a factor for this young man tonight.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
So the decorated submission specialist has arrived on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts, and even at the UFC level, not a lot of guys are used to facing submission opponents at this level. Gotta think path of least resistance tonight is to take the fight to the ground and look to set up some of those patented chokes. Good to see a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner of this caliber where he belongs in the big show.
This guy is a devastating Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. His submissions are incredibly technical, and if you don't know how to keep up with him, he will set you up with one technique while you're defending another.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Adams. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 4 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of New York, New York, Pretty Boy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Whoa! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Big body shot.
Body. Huge ground and pound.
Back to the feet.
He tagged him. Oh, that one hurt him.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he is just teeing off here. Oh, he's out.
Do it.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
And let's see that again. Boom! And then he's out.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Adam!
Well, that's how...
Sounding like a mixtape. They ain't see it coming like a fast break. They ain't see it coming like Jordan hitting jumpers. Yeah, they asked me when that new music about to drop. Ain't that what I gave you last week? Yeah. Oh, you done it now. Feels like I'm coming up and spit it like I'm underground. Wonder how I come into your city like I run a town. Let it sound. Started on the stage, now we in the crowd. Yeah, we split the hype though. Told me that your record was the greatest, but you lied though. Told me they consider you a god, yeah, well I don't. Say you never live until you find something to die for. Yeah, and then it's so true. Forget the haters, remember people you're close to. Now I'm doing things they told me I ain't supposed to. They treat me like a player, that's funny, I'm here to coach you. Go back to the bench, now where you belong. Say that you've been practicing, well maybe you should do it more. Say that you the boss, yeah, well who did you employ? All these sucky rappers, I don't listen to them, so annoyed. I'm on 100. Yeah, I said I'm on 100 right now, hey. We on 100. Yeah, I said we on 100 right now, hey. I'm on 100. Yeah, I said I'm on 100 right now, hey. We on 100. Yeah, I said we on 100 right now, hey. Yeah, you should've left us on a high note. Different city, different time zones. You had me open up for your tour. I leave it looking like it's my show. The fans begging for the encore. Woo! Yeah, and what you know about selling merchandise right out your house? I got 40 boxes in my living room on the couch. Yeah, me and my girl about to ship them out. Oh Lord. Yeah, I thought I told them last record. I'm out here grinding on a mad level. Always on 100, they don't understand the mad hustle. Nah, but that's what happens when the fans love you. I know. Yeah, I ain't the norm, but I like it though. About to move the family out to Nashville. I'm sleeping on the floor, got no curtains in the bedroom. Hang up the sheets, yeah, that's the way that I roll. I think the money about to change me. That type of talking got me angry, yeah. A lot of people trying to play me. Me and the fan base looking like the A-team. Woo. How you telling people that we family? Hold up. Yeah, when you ain't even mad me. That's the type of thing that made us sad me. Yeah, that's the type of thing that may have sad me. I'm on 100. Yeah, I said I'm on 100 right now, hey. We on 100. Yeah, I said we on 100 right now, hey.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. Man, is it good to see a striker of this caliber make the walk to the UFC octagon tonight. Really decorated on the feet, and No surprise, he's definitely interested, Joe, in keeping this fight standing. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic tonight. Takedown defense will be a weapon of use if he can keep the fight upright. Scary for the opposition tonight.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is as accomplished a submission specialist as we've seen cross into the UFC in years. And other than the Damian Maia types, most guys just aren't used to facing opponents at this level. You got to think he'll be trying to get this fight to the canvas early so he can work to set up a submission. This our tail of the tape for this light heavy.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, it's a building rich in its fight.
He heard him. Up to his feet. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Perfectly timed sweep.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Some good punches from the top here. Inside control.
That is it.
It's over. Wow. What a knockout. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Here we see it again.
The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Adam!
So there he is, the man of the moment, certainly. next. Well, Joe Rogan, this is as accomplished a kickboxer as has made the walk to the UFC octagon as we've seen in the last several years. I'm excited to see his kickboxing skills on display in this particular matchup. Really a nice arsenal of kicks. He'll attack that lead leg beautifully, not to mention the solid punching technique that he brings to the table. This man is a danger for anyone in his striking range. When that octagon door closes, we're expecting fireworks tonight.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do is utilize his footwork, his takedown defense, and land hard strikes.
All right, so here he is, really, for my money, as accomplished a submission specialist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as has crossed into the UFC in years. We'll see how quickly tonight he can get this fight to the ground and utilize his high-level submission skills. Outstanding choke game. A lot of different chokes in his repertoire. We'll see if he can get them going tonight.
This guy is an elite submission fighter. If he can close the distance, get a hold of his opponent, and bring this fight to the ground, his opponent will be in deep, deep trouble.
Our tail of the tape.
There you go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Well, the United Kingdom boasts some of the most passionate MMA fans in the world, and they have packed the nines tonight. Good to have you with us as we get underway here at the O2 Arena in London, England. All right, ready to go for round one, and this young man's popularity absolutely soared on the strength of what he did his last time.
Oh! Whoa! He's badly, badly hurt.
Ooh, he landed a huge hook there, Joe. Oh! Huge right hand! Well, back to his feet here, Joe, but look at him. He is hurting for certain. That man is in a world of troubles. Battling for hooks. Oh, good.
Oh! Big shots! This is crazy! Oh, my goodness!
He's got him hurt here.
Wow! Oh, he's out cold. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO.
Let's take a look at that again. Check it out here. Boom.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Call a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He is...
You can't tell me about beef and roll, cause I've had beef and roll. And you can't tell me about black dress code, cause I'm in a black dress code. And you can't tell me about making dough, cause I'm